Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're all okay. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're reviewing the 2020 Nissan X-Trail. This Nissan X-Trail, as well as other great cars, are available for sale at AKAGERA Motors Rwanda. Check out their website through the link in the description below, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact them and they will answer to your queries. And without further ado, here's Nissan's intelligent key with the lock, unlock and panic buttons. This X-Trail is also equipped with the welcome lights feature that turns on the daytime running lights and tail lights upon unlocking the car. This is especially useful at night. With Nissan's intelligent key, you also get keyless entry and press the button on the door handle to lock the car and press it again to unlock the car. This X-Trail is the bigger brother to the QASHQAI we reviewed last time, and instead of 5, this X-Trail seats 7 occupants. On the driver's side door, we have the usual power mirror controls, power door locks, as well as power window controls. The driver window is one-touch automatic. Push to start is also available in this car. Depress the brake pedal and push the engine start-stop button to fire up the engine. With the engine running, let's turn on the headlights, fog light, hazard lights, and unlatch the hood and take a quick look around the vehicle. As I exit the car with the key fob, the car will beep 3 times to let me know that it has lost proximity to the key. There are LED turn signals integrated in the side mirrors. The front daytime running lights are LED as well. The headlights and high beams are projector lamps, and the fog light as well as the front turn signals are halogen bulbs. Under the hood of this Nissan we have a 2.5-liter inline 4-cylinder putting out 233 horsepower and 172 pound-feet of torque. The design language of this car is very similar to the NISSAN QASHQAI we reviewed last time and other modern Nissans on the market right now, especially with the new V-shaped Nissan grille. The tire size on this car is 225 by 60 with 18-inch alloy wheels, and a full-size spare tire is provided. As we move round the back, we'll find the same boomerang-shaped LED taillights, halogen turn signals and halogen reverse lights. The exterior of this car is finished in what Nissan calls a gun metallic paint. We have leather seats in this car, and the 2 front seats are power adjustable. The driver's seat also adds lumbar support to the mix. Let's turn off the headlight, fog light and the hazard lights and take a better look at the media player in this car. First, there's this button that toggles between night and daytime view. And on the right side, we have a CD eject button. We have the usual audio sources in this car, namely AM, FM, CD, Bluetooth and auxiliary, as well as a USB input. Under settings or setup, we have the usual stuff like audio settings where you can adjust the sound output quality, and apart from audio settings we have the usual stuff like clock, language and default settings. On the media hub there's also the usual media controls and buttons for the 6 preset stations. On the left side of the media hub there's also the usual volume and power knob. Below the media system we also have a 2-zone automatic climate control in this car. There are buttons to adjust the fan speed, air direction, as well as the air recirculation. You can also set the air conditioning to be automatic. There are also the usual front and rear defrosters in this car. Below the climate controls there's a USB and auxiliary input as well as a cigarette lighter. The transmission in this car is a 7-speed Xtronic CVT with a low-range transfer case. This car is equipped with a foot-mounted parking brake. Behind the shift lever we have two cup holders and a removable ashtray. And behind that is a 4-wheel drive selector knob, as well as a hill descent control button. Below the center armrest we'll find a deep 1-tier storage area, and inside we'll also find a power outlet. Moving on the left spoke of the steering wheel we have the usual media controls and controls for the instrument cluster screen. The first screen in the multi-information display is the audio source. Second is the 4-wheel drive information tab. Next up is the chassis control screen, and this shows real-time data about chassis components like the brakes and suspension. Next is the warning screen, and after that comes the settings. Under the settings we have different settings like driver assistance features. You can also adjust the clock or meter settings, and through meter settings you can change the body color of the silhouette shown in the multi-information display. There are also various vehicle settings where you can adjust the lighting, like turn on or off the welcome lights. You can also adjust the different locking and unlocking characteristics of this car, like enabling the intelligent key to lock and unlock the car. In this car you can also set different maintenance reminders like oil change mileage and tire changing mileage, as well as other maintenance services you may need to perform on the car. In this car you can also set a timer, a really strange feature to have on a car. Other than that, you can also change the different units of measurement and also change the language of the car, as well as reset to factory settings. Apart from settings, we have a few more screens like the average speed and a trip information screen, as well as a fuel economy. After the fuel economy screen, we're back to the audio screen, and from here you can toggle between the different audio sources in the car. On the right spoke of the steering wheel we have the cruise control buttons and buttons for the Bluetooth hands-free controls, as well as voice command. Up ahead on the headliner we have the usual dome lights, and they can be turned on in different configurations. They can also be set to turn on when doors are opened. Other than that, we'll have a speaker and a sunglass holder. Another great feature we have in this car is the power folding mirrors, and they are also power adjustable as well. Let's power off the engine and check out the rest of the vehicle. To the left of the steering wheel we have the usual instrument cluster dimmers and trip reset button, a traction control off button, and the usual manual tilt and telescopic steering wheel. There are defrosters integrated in the two side mirrors as well. Moving on to the second row in this car, we have chrome door handles on all 4 doors. You also get privacy tinted windows for the second and third rows. In back we'll have 2 air vents for the second row seat occupants and 2 cup holders. On the headliner we also have the usual reading lights. Moving on to the trunk area, opening up the tailgate is as easy as pressing a button right here, and there's also a button to lock the car right next to the tailgate opener. There's a spacious area in the trunk of this car, and under the floor we have a small storage area for things you want to keep out of reach. There's also a fold flat third row seat in this car, and pull the loop to put them in place. But the third row seats are very small. They're more designed for kids. Having them fold flat with the loading floor is a huge plus, and there are cup holders on both sides of the vehicle. There is also an extra power outlet and a light to help with visibility during nighttime back here. Moving on to the front passenger seat in this vehicle, there is also keyless entry on this door handle. Like I mentioned before in the video, the front passenger seat is also power adjustable forward and backward, as well as power reclinable. On this side there is the glove box, and inside the glove box is all the paperwork provided with the car, like the user manual. Up ahead on both sides we'll have sun visors with integrated vanity mirrors. That's all for today's video, and thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and share it with your friends. Also subscribe for more great car reviews coming up very soon.